What's up, beautiful people? Games Music Life Podcast, episode 84.
84.
Got it. I knew I could get it right this time,
There you go.
man. So, yeah, we're back today, man. Chan's not with us today. Shout out to him, man. He has some very important business to take care of. The deserter's still deserting. So, we're just back, two-man weave.
Man, how long has the deserter been deserted at this point? I mean, we're at like 20, 25 episodes.
Listen, at this point, man, at this point, we really got to not even send him a W-2. You know, like, he doesn't even get a W-2 this year. So.
Man, he went past FMLA.
Absolutely.
Now he's on long-term disability.
He's on the milk carton. Like, we wonder, like, is he okay? I sent the smoke screen out, man, see how he was doing, and we just kind of just go from there, man. But who knows?
Shout out to you.
Shout out to the deserter, man. Yeah. For real. But, yo, Games Music Life Podcast, episode 84. I'm a residential gamer Nate here.
Yo, this is Cal Kev, man. Breaker chains, finisher of games, reviewer of them things.
And you got to review something soon, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, not review. I'm sorry. You got to play something. Finish something.
Oh, man. Whew, man. I wish there was something to finish, man. Yeah. Like, man, we can go ahead and jump on into it, man. What have you been playing?
Yo, I've been playing River City Ransom Underground on Steam. It's a PC game, but basically it's a remake of the old NES game River City Ransom. But they added on like some new characters. It's a new story mode, but it's all 8-bit art, and it's just fun as all get out, man. It's up to 4 players. You can play it online. I haven't tried that out, of course, but I'm trying to get a wife in there to play with me because it's really just 3 buttons: jump, and then 4: jump, grab, and then punch and kick.
Okay.
And you just get your guy, level him up, and just go around the city and fight and stuff. So, besides that, that's it. Really, just that. I've been playing that. Yeah.
Man, I've been praying to the gods for something new to play. Man, gaming is
You've
so
been
dead.
really on one. Like you lightweight depress me when we talk about gaming.
Yeah, like I was hurt.
Because I can feel the hurt through your text messages. Like I can feel that you're really upset because. The core of it, man, we were really big gamers, man. Like, we really are, but there's nothing to play.
There's nothing better than, like, having an off day, having a clear schedule, and just being able to sit down and dig into a good game. And when I was playing Prey, man, I was feeling good.
Yeah, I forgot about Prey. Prey was the last one that pretty much had us really there. Like,
I mean, I already played it twice. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, man, I'm thirsty for a new game. I've been thinking about getting that Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
I figure I could probably get it for cheap, and I know DLC is coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I'm broke down as far as gaming goes. 2K is pretty much over. We're waiting on 2K18, man. A lot of leaks coming out about that.
Yeah.
But that means, of course, 17 is pretty much dead. I still haven't renewed my PS Plus or my Xbox Gold.
Yeah.
I'm out here in a bad way with gaming, man.
What I was going to take is that one title to come back. I think Duty's going to bring us back, too.
I hope
Duty's
so.
going to be pretty good this year.
Yeah.
At least we hope.
But, I mean, that's months away, man.
I know.
That's months away.
But you got 2K?
Coming soon, man.
Coming.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a drought. Right now, August is a drought.
But normally this is the time where it is a drought, though.
Yeah.
Usually it picks up around fall where Madden, 2K, and all the other titles come out. And then after that goes into Christmas and all that stuff. So those are good times.
Man, they fool around, toss an alley-oop on that Madden for a good deal. I might have to go ahead and pick it up, man. Because gaming is dead like that.
It is. Because one game that came out I'm really thinking about taking a chance on is that Lawbreakers.
I haven't even seen it.
Cliff Blazinski's game they put out. It looks Boss Key Studios. He started and they put that out as a shooter. It's only an online game. Okay. It kind of reminds you of the old school Unreal Tournament.
Okay.
If you remember that? Fast paced. Thought about getting it for the PC, but the good thing about it is $39.99 brand new.
Hey, listen, I'd play it, man. If it's good, I'd play it, man. I need something to play.
Yeah,
it's dead.
Yeah, and plus with 2K being down, I know you really hurting right now.
Yeah, I'm hurting. I'm in a bad place.
Yeah, we'll figure something out for you, man. But yo, Xbox, you think about renewing your Xbox Live subscription? So they came out with a new interface that's coming. Actually, it looks. I mean, when you break it all the way down, it doesn't really do anything crazily different. I mean, it's supposed to be better. Utilization when pick up and play like the PlayStation 4 has, where you can go back to the game you were playing previously if you shut it down. So that's a good thing. But it looks like it's gonna be a little cleaner, more Windows 10ish, type of thing.
That'd be nice. One thing I will say, man, when I cut on my Xbox to watch Power, I do notice there are a lot of people online still. Like I'm noticing 13, 15, 20 people online. Typically when I log on there. Whenever I log on to my PlayStation, man, I might have maybe like 4 or 5 people that are on at a time. So.
I think it is too with the PlayStation though. I think it's with one thing that Microsoft, when they wanted to go with the all-in-one system, watching TV, Netflix, all those type of things, that's coming back to really like be good for them right now because people use it. They got used to using everything for their Xbox, and that's the reason why I see a lot of people on. But a lot of people are playing that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Wow.
A lot.
I'd jump back on there.
Yes, that's the thing. People were playing that, and what else were we playing? Dota. or watching, I should say, Dota on Twitch. A lot of people be on Twitch watching stuff on my friends list anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, man, a lot of people be on Xbox. But
I might jump back on that Division.
You know what, man? We do need to give it another shot. We just stopped playing.
We did just stop playing.
And we always have said, like, I don't even know why. It just got boring.
I just wonder, are we too far gone now to kind of pick back up into it?
It's like when I tell people that want to get into Game of Thrones and start watching it, you're never too gone. Just pick it up and start playing. If it's a good game, you'll keep playing. But, we'll see what happens with it. I don't know. But from what I hear, though, it actually got a lot of content that was added on.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right, man. There's another news in Xbox. They actually got the Spotify app was added on.
That was major to me, man. That's one of the major things I do with my PlayStation is play the games and listen to music.
Yeah, I remember you said that before.
So that's major.
Yeah, so you can listen to music and play the game.
That I can't confirm, but I know that with them having the Spotify app, I would assume that they're going to allow you to do both.
Okay.
And that'll be definitely cool.
Well, see, that was the greatest thing with Xbox 360, though.
That's my thing.
Why I wasn't there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Playing 2K, getting to listen to what you want to listen to, man. It's two birds, one stone, especially since we do album reviews, listen to a lot of music, man. That makes it a whole lot easier. So with it, I hope Xbox gets that in place. They might be making a little run.
Yeah.
They might be making a little late push, man, trying to get that the hype up for the Xbox One X.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm with you on that. I think that adding on more add-ons, changing stuff up, and making it seem like a new system is always a good thing. I'm always good for that. What'll be dope, I think, is if they had the music being able to play in the background while you're chatting. That way you can hear it subtly while you're talking.
That would be fire.
That'd be kind of fire. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. So, NBA 2K18 Prelude is coming on September 8th.
Yes. Thank the man above. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be like last year where, you set up your My Player and then you kind of go through either like high school and college and kind of get your player together there and ready for the actual release of the game. But I'm so thirsty for some new games to play, man. I'm just looking forward to this. Like August can't get by fast enough so that way I can play this Prelude demo. One thing I've been hearing about the new 2K as well, bro, they said that the controls are going to be more fluid, less animations.
Nice. That was the thing about the animations on the last one where 2K is one of those games you couldn't really just pick up and play. Right. Trust me, I tried to play you and got smoked. And I thought I could just pick it up and play it. But some of those animations, you have to know they're coming or know what's going to happen. Where in the previous games, it was a little bit different. But this one thing I love about 2K is they improve every year.
They try.
They listen to the community, and they try to. I remember at one point, those 2K servers were god-awful. Yeah. But now they're serviceable. You can play on them. They're good to go. Yeah. So definitely, I'm looking forward to that. The Prelude, I didn't play last year. I know Lil Nadir is all over it. Okay. He's still playing My Park now. He's up there playing Pie right now. So he'll be on it. Him and his little buddies have been talking about it. So right on time for that. Right when it starts getting cold outside, everybody starts going inside.
That'll be fire.
All right. So other basketball news, man. WNBA will be included in NBA Live 218 that's coming out. Yeah. Hey, listen, ain't nobody on that game can score on me. So I'm gonna say it. I'll take that back.
Go ahead, throw it out there.
Like Grinder give me that post and give me that work.
And
Don Taurasi give me a smooth 30. So I'm just talking trash, but I think it's dope actually, man.
Me too.
Really do. I think that there's a lot of little girls out there who play basketball and look up to WNBA. I know I don't, as far as because none of my daughters play hoop like that, but I know a lot of girls will look up to that and be able to see them on a video game. Yeah. That's pretty dope, man. I'm surprised 2K didn't get that bag.
I think that it was dope that they gave them the look. Now, with it, I guess it's kind of like you're pushing for a weird audience there because it's like, man, you got to be pushing for female hoopers and female hoopers that game at the same time. Yeah. But yo, like if I start getting my calls ignored because you know what I'm saying, my wife is running the game alive, 18, like it's gonna be problems around the house.
Yeah, I know.
But I definitely do think that is fire, man.
I like the fact y'all hype it up, showing Brittany Griner dunking.
Yeah,
I mean, she does dunk.
That dunk was looking pretty.
All just stretched out, a good one-hand rim runner.
Right, just barely over the rim. But hey, get it how you live, man. But the inclusion of the WNBA, I definitely thought that was good. Mm-hmm. And maybe Live is looking towards something, man. They might be coming with some competition. Now, this might be gimmicks. I ain't gonna jump all the way out the window support, but I do like the fact that they want to give them that look.
Absolutely, man. I think it's dope. We'll see if it adds anything to it as far as more people buying it. But I think Live, what they could do to really get people to really buy it is don't market at $59.99. Make it $39.99.
That would be the best way to compete. You know what I'm saying? Kind of undercut that price, get people back on board. You at that point, you're buying back faith.
Absolutely.
So I definitely could see where that would be a good strategy for them. But will they have the class or the humbleness to do that? Will EA be able to humble themselves enough to go at a lower price point? Oh yeah,
EA always gets in its own way, but shoot, man, 2K is looking very good. I only saw the comparison pictures they were putting up, where 2K17 versus 2K18.
Oh yeah, it looks real good.
Everything they just look better, man. So they got a tough hill to climb, but
absolutely,
any competition is good competition. I'm glad they're coming back. All right, man. So last news we got, man. So week 13, Switch is dead. The Deserter actually sent a message through through the vessel of me, to give to the podcast about. He said that the numbers came in and the Switch outsold the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One last month.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
I don't fact check, so I don't.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he is correct.
Okay.
But let's also kind of put this in context. Mm-hmm. We're talking about a system that came out, what was that, 5-6 months ago?
Okay, yeah.
Outsold 2 consoles that came out 3 years ago.
3 years ago, right.
You know,
Exactly.
So I mean, you ain't really saying much.
You get no P's for that.
Yeah,
you get no props for that.
You ain't really saying much there, but hey,
the Switch is still dead.
Absolutely.
Right? There's nothing to play on the stupid thing.
Yo, hold on, no. Did you hear that news about the battery reporting issues?
No.
Like the power reporting issues for the Switch? So apparently the Switch is having a hard time with actually giving users an accurate read of the battery life on the console anymore.
Okay.
You know, hey, got to be portable, man. Charge this thing up. And then, you know, it's Russian roulette out there. Nintendo legit wants you to go through a 4 or 5 hour process to kind of try to reset the cell cycle count on the battery, and they want you to do this between 2 and 6 times.
Hey, yo, man.
They want you to put in 40 hours.
Who signs off on this stuff for Nintendo, man? I really want to know, because it's laughable. Like, how do you think that this is good business practices? And my thing is, how are they still making it?
I don't know. I'm like, man, they want you to put in a full-time job just to get an accurate battery read.
You see somebody walking down the street. Yo, I want my relationship to stay as strong as as people are faithfully vowed to Nintendo. That's what I want.
Oh man,
you know, but that's stupid.
The worst part about it was, like, for the time that you're doing this this battery, the reset, or, you know, trying to reset the cycle count, bro. You're not supposed to play it. It's like you're supposed to turn it on, just let it sit, don't do anything, just let the battery run out.
Man, come on, man. Like, how do you even Nintendo?
They don't care. They already got your money.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
You know what
I'm telling you, they're Black China, man. The Nintendo Switch is Black China.
So I'm saying, like, what good things have come out of the Switch so far? I mean, so far we've got, you know what I'm saying, we got misreads on the battery.
Yeah.
They are bending inside of the dock. You know, they're melting and bending in the dock.
Let's not talk about the online.
Yeah, let's not talk about the online, man. Let's not talk about the multiplayer chat.
Then what game? What game are you
Zelda was good a couple months ago, I heard.
What else? What else?
You know what I'm saying?
Arms?
Next.
Like, what? I mean, what else could you get? The Virtual Console still hasn't came out.
Oh man,
there's still nothing to do on the thing.
That thing.
Like, what are you gonna do with it? Like, seriously, I want to buy one. That's the crazy part about it. I want to get one, but there's literally nothing to do on this.
Like, I mean, there's no incentive to buy it though
at all.
It's like, yo, it's gonna go bad on you. That's pretty much all you can look forward to with the Switch right now. Is that it's gonna go bad on you.
Earlier today, I was at work. I'm looking watch something on YouTube. I'm like, let me just see what's out there. IGN had a whole section on their wish list for games that would come to the Nintendo Switch, right?
That's just sad.
It was like 10 minutes long, but it was all titles that came out last year.
Yeah, that's just sad.
You know?
That's just sad.
They just want to have it portable.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and predict now that in the next 6 months, man, we are going to get like a Red Ring of Death epidemic going on with the Switch for all the day oneers, man.
But the thing is,
they're just going to stop powering on.
At least Microsoft had a good replacement program.
Yeah, no. They're going to be like, yo, you out of warranty. You're done, son.
We didn't know you bought it.
Right, you're done, son.
Right. You're not getting it. So, yeah, man.
All them digital games out of here.
Yo, that's real too.
Yeah.
You know, those digital games are gone because there are no accounts. Yo, Nintendo, keep Nintendoing, man, because it gives us great things to laugh about. But yeah, shout out to y'all.
That's painful.
Yeah, man. So listen, man, that's it. Video games. There ain't nothing else going on. You know,
we try. We try. Every week we try.
I'm playing 8-bit games.
Yeah.
Kev's over here is not playing anything. He hasn't renewed any of his online services. So
nope.
You know, his Xbox is a power machine.
It is, man.
Watch power. Which has jumped to shark too.
Oh man, we're gonna talk about this too, man. Like, power is completely gone, just off the rails.
Did you watch? Hold on, did you watch Insecure?
Yeah, I did watch
worse
Insecure.
than Power at this point, man. It's getting bad. It ain't for us.
Yeah, Insecure is getting a little shake. It's still Lawrence Hive over here, though, baby.
It is still Lawrence Hive.
Let's go, Lawrence, baby.
Absolutely. I'm trying about a T-shirt, too.
Oh, yeah. I need that Best Buy Lawrence T-shirt, man. Dipping up out of the barbecue. He's like, whoa.
Yo, exactly. Like, hold on.
Whoa, this getting too familiar.
Too serious
You know what I'm saying? You got me pushing your grandma around. Nope.
Absolutely.
Nope, I'm gone.
Yeah, and he had his button up on.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, Power. Oh, my gosh,
Power.
man. Like, it's...
The writing is getting convenient at this point. Like it's literally like they are just kind of tossing stuff in there just so that way they can fill those loose ends. Like they're not explaining anything. First of all, why is Tyreek mad at Ghost? We haven't been able to figure this out for 2 seasons.
Why is Tyreek still on lean?
You know? Why is he still sipping the lean? What is his problem, man? Tasha is just out. Like she's legit. Oh, she's just like a shell of herself. They
made her character so weak.
They did.
We talked about it too. Like, man, I thought she was gonna be the next one.
Right.
Like she was gonna be the Don after it was all said and done. Now she's like just fun buns, man.
Right. She literally is like her
the lawyer.
She serves no purpose in the show anymore.
Absolutely not.
Like she absolutely has no purpose anymore, man. Yeah. Tommy's whole storyline is just going completely off the rails. First of all, what happened with him and Lala? Where's Lala? Lala been gone for like 3 episodes with no explanation.
They might have heard me on last podcast. She's awful. Her acting's awful.
She just been gone. I don't know. Tommy went to Chicago for God knows what.
He kills the uncle.
Stops in Cleveland. First of all, he stops in Cleveland. How did he even find the uncle? I mean, he found the uncle at the open house. Like, how did you even find him here?
Right.
You just conveniently knew he was going to be there. I mean, and it's not like, oh, man, he was plotting, stalking on him. It was literally like, oh, there goes Cleveland. I'll just take a little detour.
Yeah.
Take a little detour. Stop off.
Let's kill him inside here. I thought it was over when he killed the Homeland Security guy.
Nope.
I don't know, man.
You know,
get Power about it.
Power is finished.
Vitriol off, man. But your boy Jay Cutler came back, right?
Yeah.
So he signs with the Dolphins. Kaepernick is still unsigned. Now this one I found I gave the Dolphins a hard time at first about them not signing Kaepernick and signing Jay Cutler. But this one has to do more so just with Jay Cutler because he knows the offense that they're running. So it's no ramp up. You know what I mean? Like he just comes in, he's gonna be the starter and that'd be that. I love Jay Cutler though. I'm on record. I love Jay Cutler. Don't care. He said that he doesn't really have to get in shape. He's a quarterback. Like I love all the off the cuff things he says. The fact that he said he didn't really want to come back and play, but his wife made him for $10 million. I love it, man. I love his honesty, and he has diabetes, man. The diabetes, I'm sure the diabetes gets into his brain, and he don't care, man. I really just believe that.
The rails.
It just gets him all out of here. Sugar's not right, so he just don't care, man. He just doesn't give a damn about anything.
Oh man.
So yeah, I found the story to be kind of funny, but I was ranting about it at first, like, man, why didn't they sign Cap?
I'm not mad at Cutler for getting the job, whatever, man. Keep getting them checks, player. But how is Cap still unsigned?
At this point, bro, like I thought about this today too, man. Like, if you're a white player, how do you not speak up and say something? Because he's clearly getting blackballed. And
right? they ain't about to be messing up their money now.
But, I mean, I get you on that. But I'm just saying for future references, so the league can just do this to players.
Yeah,
you know,
it is a little bit weird, man. I mean, now we holding this rally for Cap, which I think is dope, but I don't know. I mean, I don't see what that's going to prove or whatever. Because I mean, it's on a team to pick him up. Right. I mean, there are no teams out here that are just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We all on the bandwagon. We want to stand behind you. They all like, oh, you ain't messing up my money.
Right. And preseason starts tonight or
tomorrow? Tomorrow. That's right. My Saints beating them Browns down tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, they start to. I don't like Brandon Cooks on the Patriots.
I don't either.
I know you saw that catch he made.
Yeah, I ain't like that, man. I ain't like that.
But it's more so, like you said, it's on the owner, somebody to sign Kaepernick. And we can all, scream from the Raptors and want him to get signed. J. Cole had something that was pretty dope at his concert. He talked about, I need J. Cole to get a haircut too. But, at the end of the day, man, it's like, somebody got to take a chance on him if they do. But preseason is going to start. Quarterback's going to start dropping like flies. Yeah. So we'll see. He'll get a job. I think he'll get some. He'll sign
somebody pick him up, sign him under the radar, man. Is Corn Bob anywhere? Absolutely. I know San Diego was taking a look at him.
Them and yeah, San Diego brought him in for a tryout or something like that. Okay. Corn Bob is not. He's out of there, bro. Until
not, man.
I told you, until Corn Bob gets a proper Caesar, he's not gonna get a job, man. He's not gonna succeed until he gets the plaits cut off, bro.
I hate to hear that.
I mean, if you're still at 30 plus years old, sitting down getting your hair braided between somebody's lap, you're not gonna listen. You're just not gonna succeed in football.
Hey, that's tough, man.
Cut him off, man.
That's tough.
Go get the dreads.
I'm rooting for Corn Bob.
Yeah, whatever. Corn Bob's out of there, bro. All right, man. So Robert Horry bodies a heckler at his son's basketball game. Did you see the video?
Yeah,
I love it. It was so flush.
And I mean, old boy pushed him first. I was like, oh, self-defense.
Absolutely. But my thing is, Robert Horry, is a big dude.
Yeah,
he's like 6'9", like all of maybe 290.
Right. Country too.
Country. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that old school.
Ain't from Alabama.
Old man strength.
Yeah.
Like, bones made out of bat material. You know what I'm saying? And dude jumped to push him. And I'm like, okay, this isn't going to get well. He hit him with the mollywop. He hit him with the setup with the arm.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Came with the hook.
And came with the hook. Some good jazz. And my thing was funny to me was like they went back to playing basketball like nothing happened. Like after it was all done, like, all right, man.
I mean, he dusted him up. It wasn't nothing else to be said. You know,
dude pushed him.
Big Shot Bob, he handled that, and they returned to the festivities.
Absolutely,
no problem,
no problem. But I guess the dude had been heckling his son, the whole game.
And I mean, if you ask me, I mean, he probably was being pretty polite.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Waiting until the guy put his hands on him.
Right, you got off light. Because one thing about it, even watching my son play ball this summer, man, some of these parents be getting off the hook, man.
Yeah,
they just be living through their kids or whatever, and they'd be like, I always thought it was super weird to have rankings anything before high school anyway, or before I say 12th grade. Oh, so he's the number 5 ranked third grader in the country. Yeah,
that's
he's 5'2".
super weird. Yeah,
he's 5'1".
Yeah, you don't know how that's gonna pan out, and why you blowing his head up like that.
Exactly, and with the internet being what it is, all these kids can go online and see that.
Yeah,
and it kind of goes to their head.
You really think about it, man. A lot of them AAU ranked kids, like them kids that get ranked early, like you don't never end up hearing about them anymore.
Nah,
you know,
not at all, man. Or they end up going crazy like OJ Mayo.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't know where OJ Mayo is right now.
Hey,
shout out to him. All right, man. So Cavs ex-GM David Griffin believes Kyrie will be traded to the Celtics or the Spurs.
David Griffin need to keep his mouth shut.
Shut your mouth, David Griffin.
That's why the GM got Chip out of there.
Absolutely.
Now. You don't know how to keep your mouth shut, know your role, and shut your mouth.
Speaking of GM, man, I don't like his passive aggressiveness. Because LeBron can come out and put a smiley picture up and then put, like, even when he's doing the Meek Mill stuff last week, and it's like everyone takes that subliminal messages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get why you're doing it. That's the way. But, you're bigger than that, LeBron.
That's how I feel about it. Like, LeBron, you don't got to do that. My thing is, LeBron needs to rise above all of that. He needs to recognize who he is, and you know what I'm saying, in this NBA, and rise above that. Be bigger than how he's kind of portraying himself with like the little petty shots that he's throwing. Like you, LeBron James, like, man, if you don't like what Kyrie Irving did, get Kyrie on the phone, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pull up on him in China. You got the resources to do it.
Exactly. Hop on the jet and be there in an hour. But just get there and y'all talk and chop it up. That's what's weird to me is get everybody in the same room. Let it hash out the way you do, man. If you have to be physical, then whatever, and let's just keep it moving. We're brothers. That's one thing about dudes and girls that's different, man. And I know any men out there listening to this. Everybody ain't probably gonna fight one of their best friends before. It happens. You get to a dust up, and guess what? You're still friends afterwards.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get some Gatorade after. Y'all winded, sitting on the curb.
Yeah.
Laugh about it.
Yeah, and keep it moving. So this is kind of weird. It doesn't seem like, and maybe because we're just kind of from the old school cloth, we live like that. But I don't know, man. It just seems kind of weird. But Kyrie wants to leave because he wants to see how good he can be.
I respect that, actually, though.
Do you?
I do respect that.
Always having that what if mentality. I get it. And like Scottie Pippen came to his defense and said that it is kind of a thing that bothered him. But we got to see Scottie without Mike. You didn't make the playoffs. Well, you made the playoffs. You were out in the first round.
Right.
And Tony Kukoc got the last shot. So we know how good you could have been, Scottie.
We know how that is.
But I do get what Kyrie's trying to, as far as what he wants to do. But I personally find it hard to believe that you would want, to understand, I should say, why you want to leave playing with the best player and give you the best opportunity to win a championship.
You know what, man? I think if LeBron gave him a little bit more of a reassurance of where they were or what they were, that Kyrie would be happy there. Like, you know what, bro, I'm getting older. You are the future, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He said that, though.
I mean, that's what he says, but at the same time, it's like you see what LeBron does.
Things like kind of backhanded.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? And, you're playing like you about to leave, and, you might go to L.A. Like, why would Kyrie want to play second fiddle to that and be a part of your circus?
I think
like, hunker down, man. Put an anchor down.
Yeah, I told you from the beginning, LeBron could have ended all this by just saying, yo, these are my guys. I love it here. I'm not going anywhere.
We here.
Done deal.
Right.
At that point, everybody's like, okay. Because when you don't say anything, it does leave speculation for people to come to the defense of Kyrie and say, well, we understand what he's doing this for.
Right.
Because you don't know what LeBron's future is, whatever.
And then you dangling him out there for CP3 right after the championship.
Yeah, I didn't understand that, though, because, in my opinion, Kyrie's way better than CP3.
And I get LeBron that CP3 is this guy. He wants to win. He wants to help CP3 win or whatever. But it's like, you don't do that, man. Like, you won with this guy, man. You came to play in Cleveland to come play with this guy. If the Cavs didn't have Kyrie Irving, or if that team didn't look like it was going to be able to be successful, LeBron would have never came back. Like, let's just be honest.
He came back to play with Kyrie, though.
Exactly. He saw that was going to be the best thing smoking in the East.
Let's keep it funky, man. Kevin Love ain't really done much.
Right. He's been a half. He's been a half player.
He sacrificed some of his numbers, but he hasn't really been, crazily just. It has been matchups because Golden State's a horrible matchup for Kevin Love. He
too flat-footed for that.
He can't guard Draymond, which is a nightmare for him anyway. So, but my thing with Kyrie though, just piggybacking on what you were saying though, is it's not like they won three straight championships.
Right.
Like they've lost 2 of the last 3. So they got some chips on their shoulder they should have. And infighting doesn't seem like that would be the way to go. I just feel like they should just re-up. Let's get it in. Let's go. These cats is out here swagging on us. You got Steph Curry out here throwing my man's shoes onto the side, and I'm dancing with him at a wedding and whatever. And it's like
but at the same time, that's Kyrie letting out that frustration of just being disrespected. Like, I mean, you can't feel like, hey, listen, I'm a key player on this team, and you're also trade bait. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and LeBron directly is contributing to that because you're talking about players that LeBron wants to bring in, and you're talking about you're willing to trade Kyrie Irving for him.
That's bullshit.
I understand Kyrie Irving just wants to get to a team where it's like, yo, I can be a big part of this, and they're not going to be looking to move me all around, or like my future isn't going to be uncertain, or I'm not going to have to worry about this person dipping out. Going to the Spurs, you already know what time it is. Like, Pop rocks with his guys. Like, he got his core guys, and that's who. How long Manu been a Spur? Whole career.
Whole career, yeah.
Timmy, whole career.
Yeah, Tony Parker,
whole career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he rocks with his guys, man. He locks in with his key guys. Now, I mean, if you're a role player on that team, hey, look, things can happen. Yeah. But for the core players, Kawhi ain't going nowhere. They ain't dangling Kawhi out there on trade bait or nothing like that.
Right,
so
right.
Kyrie is looking for a situation like that, and LeBron isn't providing that because, LeBron likes to make it a circus. He likes to make it all about himself and, kind of keep everybody on their toes and keep them manipulate people to do what he wants them to do, as far as basketball goes at least.
Yeah.
And I can understand why Kyrie would not want to be a part of that. And I totally respect that for a guy who wants to win and feels that he is a great asset. I can totally understand why he would feel like that.
Walking away from it mentally and then having that what if factor behind you, it definitely will be eating at me if I left my career. Just wondering if I could have done it by myself, or I wonder if, because he does have a championship under his belt. He did take the biggest shot of their season that year, which is one thing I think he should hang his hat on. If you don't feel appreciated or don't know where you stand with the organization, you took the last shot. It wasn't for LeBron. It wasn't for anyone else. It was for you. They wanted you to take that shot.
But I mean, right after that, you were talking about trading. Like, I would feel a little bit of resentment too if I was Kyrie. Like, look what I'm putting on the table, and you want to trade me for a guy who can barely get out the second round.
Absolutely, I got you, man. So it makes sense. But anyways, the Cavs actually think that they're confident that he will return. At this point, I mean, they hold all the cards. If they don't trade him, then
Yeah, I mean, he's there. I think that they can iron that out, but it is going to take LeBron kind of taking a step back and humbling himself enough to say, you know what, I was wrong, dog. Like, because I mean, who else there is at fault? Because we all know the Cavs are doing whatever LeBron wants them to do. That's the reason JR got his money. That's the reason TT got his money. That's the reason Kevin Love is there.
Yeah.
The team is doing whatever LeBron wants them to do.
Yeah, I think LeBron being the leader, he hangs his hat on saying he is the leader. He needs to come out and make this right.
He does.
I think it's all on him. He comes out, even if he does on Instagram or anything, and there's nothing wrong with just saying you're wrong.
Right.
Like, this is what happened. I was wrong. I apologize.
I feel like you don't even got to do it publicly, man. Do it behind closed doors, and then just let everybody know y'all good.
Yeah.
That's all you really got to do, man.
Yeah, just show up at Disney World together, and y'all just go on every ride, and then everyone's like, they're together, and then it'd be done, whatever. So, whatever. I think it's a circus, but they can make it right easily. All right, man. So Timberwolves want to offer Andrew Wiggins the max contract. Owner wants to sit down and confirm, hit Maple Jordan's commitment to getting better. I gotta watch when you put this stuff in here, man, because I just read it and I'm like, this guy here, man, but I didn't think it was a big story, man. Of course, listen, if I'm gonna give somebody a check for $100-something million, we gonna sit down and talk for a couple minutes, man. There's nothing wrong with this, man. I want to see where your head is at,
I do wonder. I mean, I like Andrew Wiggins' game, man. I mean, Maple Jordan, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I like what he can contribute. And I feel like the Timberwolves have a nice young core that they should really focus on trying to keep together for a while. I don't think that Andrew Wiggins would be a player that got his money and then just fell off the face of the earth, quit working. I think that he wants to win.
Yeah, we've seen it so many times. We've seen it a lot, so I definitely wouldn't mind it. But it's crazy how the money just dried up so quick, though.
It did, man.
Because Derrick Rose got a $2 million contract. Shoot, Brandon Jennings is going to China.
Yeah.
So
that TV money didn't turn out to be what they thought it was. They said next year that cap going to drop.
Oh, it's going to drop.
They said there's going to be a lot of bad contracts on these teams.
Absolutely, that's what everyone's trying to get rid of. But then also a lot of people are going to be paying that luxury tax that didn't want to pay it. Shoot, the Nets owner's trying to sell the Nets at this point.
Man,
that didn't work out for him. So make
it happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I think that Wiggins sitting down with the owner is not a bad thing. I don't think anything's really alarming about that. I just want to see where his head is at.
I mean, that's a lot of maxes on that team, though. I mean, we got Karl Anthony Towns. He's going to be demanding a max in about 2 years, man. Jimmy Butler is going to need because Jimmy Butler's still coming off of his old contract, isn't he?
Yeah.
So what has he got? Maybe a year or two left on that.
If that,
I think he's got 2 years left. I don't think he's a one and done on that trade, but. Yeah, there's a lot of maxes going around over there, but I think Andrew Wiggins is getting an extension max though, so it'll be a little bit less of a cap hit for him. So
yeah. Plus they own his burn rights, so they'll be able to overpay him, so they'll be okay with him. Yeah, but he's gonna be the cornerstone. Him and Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, he's gonna be committed. He just don't play no defense, and he used to be pretty decent at D.
I think he'll get better.
Jimmy Butler is gonna be a big part for them.
Yeah,
he's gonna bring a culture to them that they're gonna really buy into, and they just love to hoop.
Yeah,
so I think that that'll be a good thing. I'm interested to see what they do.
I hope they bring a vet in somewhere. I mean, I like Jamal Crawford going there, but I feel like they need a veteran around to show them how to win. I feel like KG really needed one more year. One more year coming off the bench or something. Yeah,
that'd be dope. Don't play no minutes.
Right, don't play no minutes, man.
People out.
Exactly.
More KG is always a good thing. Always, man. All right, man. So James Harden and CP3 have a disagreement in summer league, and is his pairing destined to fail?
My brother, did you see this?
Yeah. So Harden is getting his name on or whatever, getting his C1.
That was hilarious.
And CP3's pissed off, like, yo, go make the layup, dude.
Right. And then he just started dancing on him, and then just gave him a hug, like, I don't want to hear this.
I don't want to hear it. Right.
I mean, CP3. First of all, you gotta check yourself, my brother. I mean, James Harden was runner-up for MVP last season, and this is Drew League that we're talking about here. So
actually, it's like James Harden League. Him in the games, like people I really see on there in DeRozan, the Kobe.
Right.
But Harden, if you seen the highlights for him, he just got that work. Man.
I mean, he's just doing Harden.
He's unguardable though,
There's nothing. He's so crafty on offense. There's just nothing you can do with this guy. Man. And that's why he just started dancing on CP3, like, bro. Right. If you don't shut up right now,
you're coming to my team.
Like my brother, if you don't shut up and sit down somewhere, like nobody wants to hear from you.
I didn't get anything of it. I think it's just funny. It's Harden being James Harden, man.
Yeah. I do think that speaks to CP3 being a little bit unbearable.
And
those are the rumors.
Everyone says it. I remember Big Baby was talking about it. He said that he wouldn't want to play with him anymore. He's a butthole.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens with them being. I think with Houston might loosen CP3 up. Pause. And get him out of that first round in the playoffs too. So
yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so because I mean he's got to realize he's got to take a back seat to James Harden at this point. It just is what it is. All
right, man. So Nike broke out the new Nike jerseys. I hate a lot of them. I love Cleveland's though.
Okay.
Cleveland's look dope, and they ain't slick for putting Kyrie on the jersey either. that was definitely crafty and thought out as well. But I thought those were dope. I hate Brooklyn's. A lot of them I don't really like, but I do like the fact that it's back with Nike though.
Yeah.
So I do like that. But the Swingman jersey is gonna be on. The Bulls one is clean.
Yeah.
But nobody play for the damn Bulls.
I just didn't like that they were shiny. I didn't want to go back to the shiny jerseys, but the one thing that really caught me there is that the ads actually didn't look too bad on the jerseys. I was kind of wondering how that was going to fit in, and logos? They did it. Yeah, they did it tastefully. Like we got the Michelin tire on the Cleveland jerseys.
Okay,
fits in very tastefully. I don't like that the logo man or Jerry West isn't on the front anymore. He's on the back.
Okay,
and
then middle of the spine.
Yep.
Okay, I like that.
I like it on the front, man. Like it's just something nostalgic about having what I'm saying, the NBA logo right there on the left shoulder.
That's where the Nike check's gonna be at.
Yeah, Nike check's gonna be over there, and then you'll have an ad on the other side if you have a sponsor.
So the logo was there where the ad is at. That's going to back. I got it.
Yep. Okay. So I mean, with it, I thought that they were nice. I like a lot of them. Some of them were a little They're doing a little bit too much. I don't like the shininess, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
Hey, man, basketball's coming like football, where you can't buy really a basketball jersey anymore
because it's gonna switch.
Yeah, because you're gonna switch.
Yeah.
So it's like it'll be a throwback in a year.
You know what, man? You can credit the Oregon Ducks for that, man. They saw how much people loved how Oregon constantly had new jerseys coming out, man, and they're like, well, why don't we just do this for everybody?
Right.
Voila.
Yeah. I mean, as long as I'm going to need funky colors.
Right.
Oregon tripped me out and going to pink and black. It's like for breast cancer, it was cool, but they just did it like just to do it. I was like, all right, you don't need to do this.
Right.
You're doing too much. All right, man. So what are we listening to? What the heck am I listening to? I told you I went back and listened to Miguel's Kaleidoscope Dream for some reason. Broke that out. Broke out More Life again the other day. Was listening to that again.
Did it get better for you?
It's good.
Really?
It still got to take off the Euro dudes, man. Take all the Euro stuff off of it, man. It's a phenomenal album.
Giggs is the UK GOAT.
Get out of here,
you know what I'm saying? Batman. Looking all turkey. I like Giggs.
Cardi B, that Bodak Yellow goes so hard.
Okay.
And that's it, really, man. That's all I really listen to. Some old stuff, but
I feel that.
That's been it. What about
you? Man, I've been listening to that Tyler, the Creator, man. I've been listening to that album pretty heavy. Every time I get in the car, man, that's been the first album that I've been going to. Beyond that, let me see. That's really about it, man.
That's it?
Yeah, that's really about it, man. I gave a shout to the Booty Tape. Shout out to Ugly God, man. Yeah. It had its funny parts. He underdelivered, in my opinion. I mean, I just felt
you didn't expect much from him, no?
I mean, I felt like if you're going to be a funny rapper, like, you got to be all the way funny. And, like, it kind of felt like he slopped this together a little bit. It was like, yo, you gotta really come with this, especially for this to be your first project. And, I mean, I still think Water is a fantastic track, but, I mean, that came out 7-8 months ago. He had a couple little joints on there, but it was lackluster overall. But Tyler, Creator, definitely, I'm feeling better and better about that album every day.
Okay. I mean, shoot, Ugly God, that's something you gave a shot. You know I'd never get that a shot.
Yeah.
But definitely, Tyler's album was phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we talked about it before. All right, man. So Drake holds the 8th annual OVO Fest. He brought out Playboi Carti, Ray Shremmerd, Cardi B, which is a big one, Tory Lanez, another big one, French Montana, Migos, Travis Scott, P&D, Nelly, and The Weeknd. That's a heck of a lineup, man.
It is.
You know, does any other artist have that where he just like takes over his whole city? Like he put Toronto's on the low, got some really dope music people, man, coming out of there, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he definitely he put them on the map.
He does a lot for Toronto, man.
He does, man. I appreciate everything that Drake does for the 6.
Yeah, we were talking about this before we started recording, though. Like Drake, and we said that before with his album. We did that, man. Like Drake's trajectory is like, when it's all said and done, man, this dude is gonna be, like Prince, Michael Jackson level of just big artists, man. Like I love the fact that he brung out Cardi B though. That's the one that stood out to me. Yeah. Even when he pieced it up with Tory Lanez, because they really didn't have an issue. It was like their peoples was kind of arguing, and then Tory Lanez came out and did the controller thing, which was dope that Drake let him do it, because he kind of gave homage to him. Like I had controller, but like Tory bodied that song.
Yeah, dude. You know? I mean, Drake trying to bury all of his beefs, and I understand because he's not an artist that I feel like really benefits from the beefs. Like Meek Mill thing ended up just working out in his favor somehow, some way. I don't want to say he got lucky, but it just ended up working out in his favor. But he's not an artist that's going to predicate himself on beefing with other rappers. Like, that's not his niche.
With the Meek thing, it really just. Even he said it on Views. He was somebody he wasn't. Like he was just an angry dude. Like he was like, I got to bot. I got to do everything I can. And he really, like, everything I hear about Drake is he's such a nice guy. As everyone says, he's such a nice guy.
I hear it kind of both ways. I hear it's like, man, he plays nice, but then on the other hand, you know what I'm saying, he's a little underhanded. But and I mean, if we're gonna be all the way honest, King Kendrick coming for his neck. I know you seen that Rolling Stone article.
I did see the Rolling Stone. And he said everything but said the dude's name.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be saying you're the best.
He poking the bear a little bit.
But is it the bear? I mean, a bear poking another bear. Is
really,
you know
what I'm saying? Like
he might be a bigger bear,
I mean, Kenny just kind of goofing off with him right now, like but I mean, he knows Drake don't want them problems. He knows Drake don't want them problems.
I know he does. He does know that, but he wants somebody to jump.
I think so.
I mean, that's why I'm kind of confused that Big Sean never said. Well, I understand why he didn't say anything back, but the dude just
Big Sean would be an ant to Kenny though. Like
I know,
you know what I'm saying? Like that was easy. I mean, he already technically bodied him just by bodying him on his own track. He didn't have to say nothing about him. But
he called him a B for almost the entire album though.
Yeah, he did. He did. So
yeah.
Hey.
All right, man. So Wale being Waller, man. He throws a shot at holier than thou rappers, aka Chance the Rapper. My thing is, people really try to kind of like question whether or not he was talking about Chance. He clearly was talking about Chance the Rapper.
My thing is, what is Wale's beef? Like, that sounds like bitterness.
It is bitterness.
It's just sheer bitterness.
It is
because
bitterness, bro.
That Chance is kind of what Wale always felt like his career should have been.
Yeah, but you notice though, Wale's been doing that with a lot of people. Like if Drake put this out,
he's been doing it his entire career.
He has, but it's been more vocal as of late.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But he was like, if I put this album out and people wouldn't love it, but if such and such put this album out, they would love it. Well, guess what? You're just not liked.
Right. I mean, my thing is, it's like, you got to kind of deal with the cards that's dealt. And I felt like that's why he really should have kind of picked up on what J. Cole was laying down for him.
Yeah.
On, what was that? Not No Role Models, but False Idols.
False Idols.
Yeah. When he was trying to lay down to him, like, appreciate what you do have. You have a loyal fan base and you have a voice.
Yes.
Hey, just work with that, man. Stop trying to be more than what it is. Like, when he was doing his press run, that was all it seemed like he could really talk about during the Shine press run was all the looks that he didn't get that he felt like he deserved. He felt like he should have been doing SNL and getting all these other looks that he never got. And it's like, it's a lot of rappers that don't get those looks, man.
Be thankful for what you got. And that's the thing that kills me. Like, there's certain rappers, like, your spitters.
Yeah, currency out here.
Yeah, just got a lane, got people that love him. Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
Got people that you got a lane, people that love him, and he just makes music for them.
Right, and can continually put out music, continually tour, ain't got to worry about nothing, man. Just cater to your fan base and, let the rest work itself out. But Wale constantly just looking at what he don't have, and I don't understand it. And this is just sour grapes. What is Chance doing to anybody that people are so offended by?
Yeah, of all people, I didn't understand that one.
Yeah, I don't.
Of all people, this one, it definitely comes out as bitterness because Chance ain't hurt he ain't doing to nobody. He's a good dude.
It kind of seems like he's easy pickings.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you can say stuff about him, and, he's not going to say anything back or nothing will come of it. You can just kind of throw those shots and, hey, it can be what it's going to be.
At least you think.
Yeah, at least you think, man. Hey, listen, he told Justice League pull up.
Pull up.
You know what I'm saying? Sue me or pull up.
Right. Speaking of pull up, man. So your boy Martin Shkreli.
Oh, man.
So he about to go do a bid.
Yeah.
But anyways, he got the Carter 5 early because Wayne actually sold his Bugatti and left a copy of it in the Bugatti. Wayne, how do you drop the ball like that?
Like, I mean, first of all, if Wayne is selling his Bugatti, he got other things on his mind, clearly. I mean, it hurts me to see
Slim's fault.
It hurts me to see kind of the state that Wayne is in. Like, Wayne does not deserve this. Like, I mean, this dude was the hottest thing since fish grease for 10 plus years. Like, I mean, he gave the game a lot.
Yeah.
And to see him out here, I mean, I'm not gonna like jump into his financials, but just on the music side, not being able to put out music, not being able to work and do shows the way that an artist of his caliber should be able to. Like, I feel like his career got sidelined, and it wasn't him falling off. It was legit somebody just hit the mute button on his career, and I hate that this is happening to Wayne.
Has this ever happened before with an artist?
I don't think it's so. I don't think that's ever happened before. But I mean, beyond that, okay. So Wayne left a copy of the Carter 5 in his Bugatti. Whoever bought the Bugatti found the copy of the Carter 5 and sold it to Martin Shkreli.
Right.
Like, that's just bad luck.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's just bad luck. At least Martin Shkreli didn't put it out. Like, I will at least say that he bought the music, listened to it for himself. I mean, he played a couple little clips just to show that he did have the music, but he didn't put it out or anything like that. So I thought he was at least respectful about it.
Yeah. It's just funny the story came about that's how he got it.
Yeah, that's how he
because before he'd always say, you never know how I got it, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And but Martin Shkreli got bigger fish to fry at this point because he's about to go sit down for a while.
He's looking at 60 right now. It's tough.
Man. They going to try to make him do all of them.
Yeah.
All right, man. So Andre 3000 actually came out with a crazy statement saying that old people should not rap. Yeah. So who was he talking about, though?
He's actually talking about himself because, I mean, they've been asking him, hey, are you going to return to rapping? He's been saying this for years that, he's always felt like once he reached a certain age, he would stop rapping just because, he didn't feel like he would. It was a young man's sport, which at this point I totally disagree because what we just saw what Hov did with 444.
Absolutely.
Like, and I've always kind of hated the notion that rap had an age limit. Like, there's no other art form, especially in music, that has an age limit like rap does. It doesn't have to be a young man's game. Now, if you want to talk about making partying hit nonsense music, I do agree that you probably should cap that out. I don't want to hear, 60-year-old 52 Savage talking about, turn up all the guns he got in the street. But I mean, if you're still making meaningful music, if you're still inspired, I don't see a reason why there should be a capper that you should stop, putting out a good product if you can still do it.
And we talked about as far as music being so like kind of parallel to video games, and understanding why music is still coming out and being good all the time, or being polarized where we can listen to something and see what the artist was talking about, and then video games not being that. And I think you hit on the head with music is like, no, you can't be the old dude in the club rapping about picking up chicks and stuff like that, but you can rap about what you're going through.
Right.
I mean, whatever, love, whatever problems, whatever you got going on, just make music about it. It's art.
Exactly.
So I think with in R&B we see it a lot. I definitely don't want the greats to get out the way, man. I want them to still talk about things, and Hov put that into perspective on this last album. He just made good music.
Yeah.
He definitely, with the climate of it being what it is today, you could talk about things. I mean, that OJ track was still very dope. I mean, and even the song with, he talked about Beyonce and his problems he had with her was only one track. And everything else was really just what he's going through in life.
Right.
So I think 3 Stacks is a little wrong.
Why is 3 Stacks putting himself on the shelf, though? Like, that's tough for me to kind of come to grips with. Why is 3 Stacks limiting himself or kind of taking that step back? It almost sounds like fear. It sounds like he doesn't think he's got it anymore.
That's absolutely so. But I don't know if he can say he doesn't feel like he has it, because he comes and gives us offerings.
It's been a while.
Once or twice a year.
Nah, I mean, it's been a while since we had a new Andre 3000 track.
Was it 2016 he was on something?
Hey, man, you have to point that out to me, because I don't remember anything new that Andre's put out since maybe like 2014. I can't think of anything that Andre's put out. Maybe 2015.
Okay.
But he's been pretty ghost.
It might be a little fear. It might just be, just the energy he puts into it, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if he's not inspired, listen, I totally get it, man.
Yeah.
If it's not for you right now, people do different things with their lives. Hey,
he
whatever.
might be giving us the okey doke, though, Kev.
Straight up. Hitting us with the flim flop.
Yeah, he rocking us to sleep. Next thing you know, new Andre 3000
title. Now, tell me this. Is him saying that disrespectful to Big Boy at this point? Because, I mean, he's only like a year older than Big Boy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
Big Boy's still putting out albums.
Yeah, he is, but I don't think it's really anything disrespectful to anyone of his peers. I think it's more so just speaking for himself.
Yeah,
like just saying I'm too old to do it. I wouldn't want to put myself out there doing it, but it's got to be different because he got older kids.
Yeah, I mean, Seven's like 18 at this point.
Yeah, so they might start rapping. Do a song with my dad. I always think it's kind of weird for T.I. though. Even though I like it, I don't like none of the music he's putting out lately. I don't know if you heard any of these latest T.I. tracks. Oh, they've been god awful. Yeah. Trying to be the turn up party dude because he's single now, and maybe that doesn't have anything to do with it, but it doesn't. It ain't nothing I like. It ain't trap music. It ain't ASAP. I don't want to hear that. At all. So I kind of vibe with 3 Stacks is saying, but I think he should definitely make more music though.
I agree.
All right, man. So Playboy Carti accused of jacking beats, and Joe Budden says ripping off producers is okay. Now, you and this Joe Budden hate. I'm gonna tell you right now. You and this, I don't know what it is you got against him. I get it that you think he's corny. Listen, I'm a big Joe Budden fan. Even I don't like seeing him in this space. But Playboy Carti, that's very whack. Pay your producers, man.
Right.
A lot of times they be the ones that make the song. Especially in your case, because it ain't really like you're saying much.
Right.
So pay the dude. That beat was fire, and that song was fire. So I don't get why you don't want to pay the dude, make it right. Just as a man, stand up on your own two, pay your bills. Man.
My thing is like, yo, why do you feel like you don't have to pay the producer? I mean, like clearly you wrote the rhymes, man, and he made the track. Now, if you wrote the rhymes and somebody else spit them, you would be trying to come for your check, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you'd be like, oh, I wrote this song or whatever. This producer made this track, man. People, when you in the club, man, you barely listen to the words, man. You dancing to that beat, man. Right. If that bass is knocking, you know what I'm saying? That's what's got you in the zone. That's what's making the song hot.
Yeah.
Pay these producers, man.
Yeah, and it goes back to what you were saying in the chat, though, man. It probably ain't even like pennies.
Right. It probably ain't even like you just hitting him off with a little bit of change. Just compensate the man, bro. Right. $5,000-$10,000, like especially if you making big money off of the track.
He's touring with that song.
Yeah, like hit this man off with something. Like what's wrong with you? And Joe Budden, man, like that's the reason why Joe Budden is where he is. Like you, like
I didn't
why?
even say this.
I mean, he was. I mean, academics made mention like, oh man, you stiffed a couple of producers. Joe Budden's like a couple, huh?
Really?
Yeah, he laughed it off like, man, I ain't paying these clowns. I mean, that wasn't verbatim, but I mean, that was pretty much the gist of what he was saying. It's like, yo, that's a real scumbag thing to do.
That's very scumbagish. That's why, especially people putting their heart and soul in those beats, man.
Yeah, I mean, these artists know how much work they're putting into the music.
The producers are almost more important than the daggone artists at this point.
Absolutely.
Mustard and all those guys who make the beats be more important, man. I mean, less the bigger artists, whatever, but yeah, man, pay these dudes, man.
I'll put it to you like this, man. Has Joe Budden ever released an acapella record that did anything? No, exactly. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you want to listen to Joe Budden acapellas? Wouldn't have the same flavor.
No, but I think that he was being a butthole at the time, and who knows, man? I don't know what he was doing. I don't like Joe in this space. So
Joe Booty.
Yeah, I don't like him in this space. But yeah, pay the dude, Playboy Carti, man.
Yeah, and Bink is on Joe's head. I want you to know that too.
Who?
The producer Bink. Bink is on Joe's head.
Yeah, they're gonna have to shoot a fair one.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to. That's gonna happen. All right, man. So Noriega says the Prodigy mural was defaced due to street politics and Prodigy snitching in his book. I wasn't surprised by that, man. A lot of people weren't happy about that book. You know? Yeah,
that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Well, even more telling as far as with Prodigy though, the more weird part about the whole thing was that his death was categorized as him choking on an egg.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he was sick. He had the sickle cell, so I don't want to.
Yeah, that was kind of weird though, man. For him to be choking.
It was for that to be how he went out, but
for him to have that disease for as long as he had it, for him to die from choking, it was kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. It's just whatever. But the mural thing was kind of weird, man. I don't. That's a whole nother jungle I don't know anything about. I'm in Ohio. I don't really know a lot of that stuff. So my ex lives in New York. She tells me all the time about how crazy it is there and stuff that goes on. But because my daughter Amaya is there now, so I was saying about going outside. She goes, "Listen, I don't let her go outside when she's here with me." So
smart.
Yeah, so it's a jungle there, man. But so it's a whole other world that I don't know anything about, so I don't want to comment too much on it. But it definitely sounds like because Prodigy talked on his book that's the reason why.
That's tough though. It's like, man, you ain't gonna let this man rest in peace. Not like you can't let that be buried with him.
Nah, people don't care, man. Figure, man. Paid in Full was a real movie, man. People die every day, B.
Yeah, I guess you're right,
man.
Care
about that, man. Get that mirror up out of here.
The wounds might still be fresh, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, plus you don't know what he said might have ramifications for someone else out there. You know?
This is true.
So
this is
you
true.
never know what could have happened, man. But that is it. So leave comments. Let us know what you guys want to talk about next week, man. Shout out to everybody who's been commenting on everything. Everybody's rocking with us. Shout out to the Deserter. Shout out to Chan. We'll see him next week. What are we reviewing this week, bro?
Hey, man, we'll see, man.
We'll see what happens, man.
Tomorrow midnight be like Christmas. If there's anything y'all want to hear us review, man, hit us up. Let us know. My guy Tyrus Maxwell. I'm sure you'll be out here.
I'm sure
man.
Tyrus
we
will be on our
appreciate
head.
you, dog.
Yeah, he definitely will.
Yeah.
And shout out to the homie who sent us an email asking us to review his music. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that to you, man. Like, I would love to review someone's music, but
I'll listen to it, man. I'll give you feedback.
Yeah, I'll give you feedback. And if you want to send it to me and ask, we'll send it back to you, email it. But as far as doing a video on it, it's kind of hard to really do that because if we don't like it, I don't want you to get any bad pub, man. I couldn't have that on my head.
But absolutely, I'll take a listen to it.
Absolutely, man.
I'll take a listen.
I'm Residential Gamer Nate here.
Yo, it's Cal Kev.
Yo, man, this GamesMusicLyfe podcast, episode 84, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.